why that name leapt into my head. Oh, because I miss Erin. That's why. She's in Chicago. Yeah, thanks, guys. That was heartfelt. She's in Chicago doing like these shows and stuff, and it's like 2 days without her, and I'm just a wreck.
Why is that?
I guess either if the healthiest answer because I love her, if I'm unhealthy, I'm an emotional vampire and I was feeding off of her. I don't know. In either case, she was integral to my happiness. Are you
guys gonna get married?
Well, you know, I don't know if you understand how marriage works, but typically you're not supposed to give that much of a heads up. Like, if I said yes, then when I propose to her, she's gonna say finally instead of yes.
You're being extra weird about it for no reason. You guys haven't discussed this. It's not a discussion that you guys have had.
I think there's it's in the air. I think she knows that I want to be with her forever and stuff. But you know that there's a tackiness to, you know, pointing at the bleachers.
Why don't you be the first person to propose to her on a podcast that will come out 2 days from now?
Because that
and you can like put a ring on her iPhone and like I don't know.
Because that will be her moment. I don't want to be one of those guys that embarrasses the proposee. You know, I want to do it regular style.
So you're gonna do it.
Well, I have no plans to. I'm not breaking up with her, and I'm not dying. Ergo, marriage is imminent.
Ergo, will you marry me?
I mean, it's just isn't there some magic to this idea?
Sorry I brought it up. You don't have to marry her. No one's making you marry her.
If I asked you if you were going to marry your girlfriend, you know what that would. The spot that you would be put on. You'd have to. That's a yes or no question to something that you're not supposed to talk about that stuff.
Why not?
Okay, Jeff, are you going to marry the girlfriend that you're with right now?
No. Are you?
Yes. Although I made that decision before I found out yours was going to be available. She's a delight. All right. Yes. I miss Erin, and yes, one day, yes, I'll make an honest woman out of her. She's where's that expression come from? Well, I guess that is like the idea that you're making a woman dishonest by just like I guess that hails back to a time when sex was a criminal act, like out of wedlock. Mm-hmm. Like you had to, if you were having sex with somebody and you were married to them, then they had to lie to the gas station attendant.
Where would you? I'm sure Erin's. I know Erin enough to know she's the kind of person that probably has ideas about what her ideal wedding would be. But if you like, where would you like to be married? Like in like the best of all possible worlds.
I would start that conversation by acknowledging that I think the ceremonies are more for the people. You know, like. Because you could take somebody and stand under a waterfall or go to City Hall. I think Kumail and Emily went to City Hall, didn't they? And then maybe they had a ceremony later for friends. But like the couple, you know, there's marrying somebody would make a warehouse full of dead rats romantic for those two people. But for the people that you're inviting, you want to make sure that they're having a good time. And to that effect, I would like to do a Raiders of the Lost Ark themed wedding where the audience was not only allowed to but really required to help save our marriage from Destro. I don't know.
Are you two going to be tied to a stake? And when the ring comes out, you're going to say, "Don't look at it."
Yeah. Yeah, the officiant will be a melting Nazi.
Well,
in a ceremonial garb, and he'll open. We'll get married by Belloc.
And, will all of the attendees have to dress like Nazis too? 'Cause I think that was a Nazi-heavy ceremony in Raiders of the Lost Ark. What are you doing?
Erin's texting me.
It's like she knows the show is going on.
Why did she text me?
Read it.
No, because it.
She said yes.
That means Adam Goldberg is texting her, and she's saying "I do" right now.
No, she doesn't. She's just. Wait, she's at. I don't know. She's at. I think she's at some hip hop show, and then she sent me all text, all caps. An MC just dropped your name. And then a follow-up text in reference to Community. Like it would be in reference to my world famous carrot cake recipe. Yo! Before we get started,
I want to give a big shout out to Dan Harmon. He puts the right amount of cinnamon in that carrot cake.
He's out there keeping it real. Not too much carrot. I assume is the secret, because it's a cake, not a salad.